Hello everybody, how's it going? Give me 2 seconds here. I'm trying to set up an overlay. I need to find out why sometimes when I go streaming, some of my alerts don't work. So I'm mainly just checking them. So let's immediately sub. So it works now. Now. The reason why I mentioned that too is I've noticed over the past week, I haven't been streaming often. We've actually almost hit 300 subscribers. Hey sir, how's it going? I say 300 and then 300 subscribers. Oh, and by the way, sir, Anno 1800 is on sale again. Just an FYI. It's another game I've been addicted to for anybody else watching. Music is so loud. Okay, is this better? Good thing you said something. Microphone check. Is this better? Check, 1, 2. Anno 1800, it's on sale, $20. I might need to turn it down in game a little bit too. Turn it down to like 50%, I guess, too. That might be better. I don't know, let me... Character doesn't really... maybe this might be okay. Okay, we should be fine. So anyways, yeah, Anno 1800, it's available for, I think, $20 discount now. But, so this is where I've been today, just kind of at Bandits. Talk about why Bandits over the other locations. Bandits is like the only place I've really spent any length of time. When I first started getting into the Elvia stuff, it was like when Elvia first came out, and it was, needless to say, I barely had enough for... I sound quieter than usual. It might be my microphone, because I did have to restart my computer, and I had some issues. Microphone check. Is this a little better? May have changed some settings. I'm going to just continue talking and hope that everything sounds fine. So Bandits, why am I at Bandits over like Orcs Camp or I don't know, Olin's or something like that? One, matter of gear score, 275 AAP, which is Awakening attack power, and 346 DP. So gear-wise, Bandits I can actually grind relatively okay. It's not too bad. I can clear things a lot faster. Even though Orcs might be considered God spot, and if I go there and I get the event going, it's not too bad either. Might be a little faster than the Bandits, but the reason why I'm here is because I've spent so much time at Bandits. I know the location very well. I know like where a lot of packs are, and I'm just kind of basing it off of the rebalances they made. So one thing they made was these spirits. The different types of spirits in the locations, they spawn more frequently now. It literally is like pieces of candy. So yeah, it's better. Okay, I think it was just I had to restart my computer because Black Desert wasn't working properly. So whenever I restart my computer, it messes up all my settings. Another reason why I keep my computer on all the time. So this little spirit dude you can talk to and get a blessing of more just attack damage. So now you'll see a lot of these guys are just gonna just melt. I literally just hit my F ability and then just, they're all gone. If not, they're very wounded. So with this extra boost of power, I can kind of like keep track of how much money more per hour that I'm making, because I do have maybe an hour or two logged in Garmoth before this balance, so-called balance. Pet looting is also a little bit different. We have two of the spirits now. Second one already. The problem is it has a 20-minute cooldown, so if you get the buff, it's a 10-minute. You cannot get another buff for at least 20 minutes once you first get the first buff. So you have 10 minutes of the buff and 10 minutes without. However, you do get this Whispers of the Elvia Spirit, so you still can get that little bit of AP, even though you already... Like, if you're still on this cooldown and the blessing is gone, you can still get this Whisper again. So It's always good to interact with them at the very least to get that extra 3 AP. Oh, my lag. Also, I have never been able to use the Elvia, like, skill for my class because, for anybody curious, on Awakening you get an Elvia move. I could never really use it until now because they're just spawned so often, and that's the move. It literally looks just like this move, but a little different. I think it even has the same, about the same cooldown in seconds, so that's nice. Also, I've been at this for how much time? I have 12 minutes left for my hour for the day. So, that's exciting. I've been here for almost an hour, and I've been kind of like setting up the stream and stuff. Otherwise, I probably would have had the boss by now, but now we hit level 4. I think there's 5 levels, and then the boss spawns after that. I think. Or maybe 4 and then boss. I can't remember. It's been forever since I actually was here. I've been at Thornwood Forest far too long. There's the Elvia skill. Nice. Love it. So we're pretty much going to do this for a few hours today. I actually drained all my Agris last night at this spot. And, yeah, needless to say, I don't oh my gosh, another spirit. I don't have any more Agris for right now, and, between grinding an hour at Bandits where I drained my Agris, and then about an hour, I attempted an hour over at Imps to see what's different about it. The drop rates are different. Like the normal monsters, they have a lesser chance to drop some of the rare items like the lightning here, or like the seeds of the void, stuff like that. And bosses, if they spawn, they have a guaranteed chance to drop seeds of the void. Instead of like a higher chance, they actually drop, I think, 1 to 3 or 2 to 4, something like that, depending on the location. So of the so-called prize loot, like Shard of the Drained Knight and stuff, it has a lower chance to spawn on normal monsters, but has an increased chance and a guaranteed chance for some of those items on the bosses, which makes some sense. You know, you go through all this trouble of getting the boss to spawn and then you don't get anything. It's like, what? You know? I need to check, keep an eye on that timer, because that's the only way I know that it's been an hour. Nope. It's right there. 10 minutes. It'll even go off. I don't know why I need to keep paying attention to it. 1. Alright. The funny thing is, so these guys are just now respawning. If I don't have the Elvia weapon equipped, like have this buff, I cannot do the whole rotation before they start respawning, which is weird. And just like my base normal attack does enough to where I can just chonk them down. A lot of the changes they made this week, the potion pieces, you can get 5 pity pieces a week by doing, like, killing so many mobs in the locations. The pet looting thing was also another big thing that they changed. The way that the Elvia regions work in general, they're trying to accommodate those. I mean, you go to Raud Sulfur Mine for like an hour, you can earn, I mean, I've seen as high as almost $500 million in an hour, and it's like the junk loot there, ever since they rebalanced the Valencia region, the junk loot there is almost the same as junk loot here. Like, this is 16,000 per item, and Raud Sulfur Mine, the enemies I think are, I want to say it's like a less than 200 AP region, and this is like a 240 at least, I think. 240, 260. So it's like, why would you not want to go to Raud if, you know, you have like a really good geared character, like maybe a 300 AP? You're going to Raud instead of here because, one, they're easier to kill over there. 2, the drop for like the silver per item is about the same. So it makes no sense why you would want to be in Elvia region. I'm glad that they are addressing that issue with this whole like rebalancing thing, but I just found it really dumb. I was like, what are you guys doing? Like, you just incentivize people to go to Valencia. I still think Olin's, might be the best. I have no personal experiences there because I would die. It's just so weird to see all this junk loot here at Bandits. I'm so used to like not seeing all these dead bodies at once. There's more bounty hunters. I'll just chonk them down. I really like that Elvia move. It's so cool. It's like the Shift F move, but a little bit better because it like hovers in that location. And I think it also like does a bunch of AP and DP drops on the enemy. I haven't used it enough to really feel it, other than it just like kills everything. There's 2 young narcs right here. This is insane. Let me double check that skill. You guys can't see it because my webcam. It's all DP and all AP minus 10 or 20 for 10 seconds. Also does 22 attacks at 1068, critical rate of 100% on PvE only. That's nuts. That is single-handedly my like most damaging skill. It's insane. Another thing I did just before the stream today, actually, was I did the Kazarka week 4. Week 4 and 5 are solo only, so nobody else can really help you. I wonder, though, if, like, a Shy could maybe help you, or maybe a Witch for, like, passive buffs and stuff like that, like health regen. I guess it's more active, but you know what I mean. Because you can't do it in a party, so I wonder if somebody could, like, they probably have party feature turned off. Like, you can't summon the boss if you're in a party then at week 4 and 5. I don't know how they would do that otherwise. Like, half thinking out loud, half just, like, trying to process the just insane amount of damage I'm doing to these guys. Alright, we've officially hit my weight limit for the 2nd time today. If I focus, it's every, like, 20 minutes or so. Okay, so I got a 3 Narcs Lightning. Wow. To be honest, I don't care about the drops and such. I probably should hold on to them in case I need them, but my number 1 concern is just getting more silver. That's all I care about right now. Tree down, why not? Get stuck on a rock. 18 seconds. Let's try to quickly knock this out. Rift. Bounty hunters just showed up. I'm about to feel that power drain now. There it is. So this is without the Elvia weapon. It takes a lot longer. Another Narc Lightning. It takes a lot longer to kill mobs, except for maybe the archers, because they're actually pretty weak. But again, even though we have this debuff thing where we can't actually get the full blessing, we can still get a minor blessing, that 5-minute one. So it's not too bad. I actually don't mind it. It's only 3 AP. Some people will be like, well, it's like nothing. Every tiny little amount in this game is huge. This, when the thing is on cooldown still, this is where my Z buff and my E buff becomes very prevalent. So just popping those as often as I can for at least like 10 minutes and hope that another Narc's spirit actually summons near the end of it. Because I think they despawn after some time, but I can't remember if it's 5 minutes, if it's 10 minutes, if it's a minute. The spirits do despawn though. I think one of the other things they changed with them is that they are party acquisition. So if you see the message of one being summoned, somebody who's not in your party is not able to interact with it, I think, at first, until some time has passed, and then they can. I think that's how that works. I like went over the patch notes, but I was like, yeah, that looks good. Z buff is available. Good grief. It's a funny alliance name. Also, another thing that I didn't really like, I'm not paying attention to it as often. Like, I don't care enough to like pop buffs for combat XP and stuff, but I've noticed I've been climbing a lot recently, and I think it's largely due to grinding at Thornwood and stuff. Now that I say that, I'm going to pop one of the 176 200% scrolls that I have. Might as well. I'll be here for at least like another hour, depending on when my timer goes off. I don't know. I don't even have a frenzy draught active right now either. That's insane. I'm waiting for the like the hour to be over, and then I'll just pop another one. Nuke that archer. There's another spirit. Got one more minute before that green buff wears off. Bounty hunters are back. There's the hour. Okay, so now I'm gonna pop an hour-long buff. Is there anything else? Just the hour-long buff and a Sybil Cron meal. Sure, we'll do this one again. Just re-tops off that 5-minute green buff, which I'm okay with that. Wait, did I hit the wrong? I did. I was like, wait, I used a Verter draught. I didn't mean to do that. There goes one that I wasted, but that's fine. Hit my Z buff, hit my E buff. I say E buff, but it's actually on a quick slot because E is actually grapple. They changed it on Kuno. It used to be E, but then they're like, oh, you can grapple now in your chakram state. And I'm like, well, thanks, E buff. It was nice having you while I had you. Completely looking the other way. Still killed him. So far, not so bad. Pretty chill evening so far. To be honest, after the day I've had, it hasn't been bad. It's just, I really should be letting my body rest. But my grandma, she wanted us to go over and trim back. She's got like this pine tree in her yard, so she wanted us to go over and trim back some of the like really low branches. So we went over and did that, and then we also mowed her lawn and did weed eating. So my left arm is killing me from the weed eater and the lopper that we have. It's like a little chainsaw lopper. It's really good. I know I've talked about it before, but chainsaw lopper, dude, it's a lifesaver. It's great. Just imagine having a tiny chainsaw. I think it's like, I want to say a CC number, but I think that's going to be wrong. I know it's 110 decibels. I know that much. But the chainsaw lopper, I think you can almost go up to like 20 feet away or something like that. Something crazy. Maybe it's 18. It's pretty close to 20 though. It's great. Because sometimes a lopper, sometimes the like branch you need to cut is a little too big for like the, I call it the guillotine part of a lopper. It's that part where you like, it's like a hook, you put it around the branch and then you pull a cord to like chop it. Sometimes it's the branch you're trying to cut is too big for that, so you need like a chainsaw, but to get up there might be a little, you know, sketchy. So a chainsaw lopper, it's great. Anyways. 2 more minutes and then we can get another 10-minute buff. Repeat the cycle once again. Well, there's another spirit. Hopefully it doesn't despawn in 2 minutes. Bounty hunters are back. Another one just jumped on me. They actually stun when they jump like that. I remember being like 240 AP, like just barely able to grind this spot during the day. Nighttime they would just steamroll me. Now it's like they're actually not even that scary. Mainly because my DP is also way higher now than what it was back then. Ooh, another pattern. Heck yeah, dude. Let me double check actually. How many of those do I have? 29 right now. And I've already made the armor, so the chest piece is already made. So I don't know how much I need for the other ones though. And I probably shouldn't be looking at this right now. I think the chest piece is 40 and you need 100 in total. So I think I would need like another 31 more. That's a rare drop, by the way, like really rare. Like I would say probably not as to the level of like infinite health potion piece level or like compass or map, but it's pretty rare nonetheless. What I'm saying is that's a PogChamp moment. That's what I'm saying. My 2 buffs here. It's my ZE. Or in my case, Z5. Oh, you sunk my battleship. No. Oh, here comes bounty hunters. Does anybody know how, like, what spawns the boss here? Just curious. Because I can't figure out if it's, like, clear rate, how fast you can clear mobs, or if it's, like, you have to focus on the, what are they called? The bounty hunters? Like, I don't know what you need to focus on. Most of the other spots I understand. Well, Castle Ruins, I haven't really been there a whole lot, like, at all. Well, there he is. Whoa. Hold on. There's an narc. Nope, let me talk to the narc. Oh my gosh, would you guys just let me talk to the narc? gonna come down. Got it. Now he's just gonna die. There he goes. So I got one Seed of the Void there. Got glimmering treasure piece. Or treasure key, rather. Like, does anybody know, do I have to, like, focus on the bounty hunter? Or do I just focus on any mob? Like, is it related to how fast you can clear? Or is it related to, like, the bounty hunter specifically? I don't know. So far, this narc has been here for over 2 minutes and it's still here. So that's nice to know. Whoop. I totally forgot to mention this too. The dailies for each location, they've increased the amount of those thorn things that you can get. So the thorns that you get from these quests, these predator root things, they look like thorns to me. They've increased them. The small ones used to give you 2, and then this big one here used to be 6. So now it's 5, 5, and 15. So you can get 25 instead of 10 a day, which means that you can get 5 of the. Is it the like Valtara's Flame? I guess it's more like the more rare loot in the location. Like here, it's the Narc's Lightning. So these things, you can get like 5 of those a day now, which might make it a lot. Well, it's going to make it a lot easier to obtain crafting recipes now, or get to crafting recipes because of that. So, also, I just like to point out, I've been here at Baragi's Den for. There's another Narc's Lightning. For, I don't know, maybe 20 hours, 30 hours in total. And I've only fought the boss maybe a handful of times. Maybe more, but I still don't have knowledge of them. There's got to be like a way with certain world bosses you can like interact with the NPC and you can get the knowledge from them. So there's got to be like an NPC you can talk to get his knowledge. You fight him during the main story too, and the path I usually take involves me talking to him or fighting him, so I'm a little like surprised that I don't have the knowledge yet. Hit it. I love that Elvia move. Too bad it's an Elvia move. Now watch, because the spirits are more common, they're gonna nerf the Elvia moves next. You watch. I'm calling it already. Because before it's like, oh yeah, those stats look good, and it's PvE only, so I mean it's not like it's gonna affect other players like PvP that much. I don't know. We'll see. And it feels so great to just nuke this whole area. Like, I don't know what causes the mercenaries, the bounty hunters. Meh. Almost been 5 minutes already. No, that was a main weapon one, but I think the buff is still the same regardless. Yeah, it is. I've even accidentally gotten the main weapon, and it didn't seem to be all too crazy, like, because I use Awakening weapon, I got the main weapon, and it seemed no different, so I don't know, it was like maybe a little less damage, but... Another spirit. Also, I'm curious, what does Kazarka Week 5 give you? Plus, I'm waiting for monsters to kind of respawn. Week 5 gives you an all AP. Ooh. So I'll be at 276. I don't know if that reaches another breakpoint, but you know. The biggest thing right now is if I want any more AP increase, I either gotta pen my Black Star, which is gonna be so exciting to attempt again, or I have to get accessories, and either way it's just going to take a lot of silver, which is why I'm grinding. I did actually get one of my Manos processing stones to a Tet again today, and then Pen attempted it, but it failed at a 4.20. Now we're at level 1 again. I've done like half a rotation. It's got to be linked to like how many mobs you kill in a certain period of time. I don't know how it works. Now we're at stage 2. I don't understand this. Oh, somebody's here. They actually just scared the crap out of me. They could be doing Muskin, because he spawns sometimes over there. Nuke you guys. Nuke you guys. Okay, you're just gonna disrespect me like that? How dare you? Okay, so that move I can't be too close because it does have like an internal range. Oh, my sister, I think she's cooking like brownies or something. Before I went streaming, she's like, "Where'd Mom go?" And I'm like, "I don't know, I think she went to the store." She goes, "Well, I need eggs." And I remember she had a brownie mix. So I can smell the chocolate right now. It smells so good. Also, I'm listening to music on my tablet, so I need a... It like times out after 30 minutes. Which just dawned on me, it's been more than 30 minutes. Get that. Got 2 more minutes of OP-ness. That sounds weird. Inventory weight's getting full. Somebody just went flying by on horseback, kind of scared me as well. I've also been trying to get a little bit better at PvP by the red battlefield, but I'll be honest, a lot of those players, they're like, yeah, let me just get all my buffs going. The like proper way to play PvP in red battlefield, it takes like 2 hours to get set up. There's like 4 different meals you take, unless it's changed. It was an article I read years ago, so you'd get like 4 different types of meals and you'd eat them, and then like after the first one, because there's a 30-minute cooldown in between meals, by the time that you get the 4th meal, you're ready, you're good to go for like 30 minutes, and then when that one runs out, you just pop the next meal and you just rinse and repeat. So a lot of people that I fight over there, they have like 7 health bars, and they probably got like 400 DP, and I can barely do anything against them. Occasionally I'll find somebody like myself who just barely has 4,000 HP, and then I steamroll them, and I'm like, oh, it feels good to kill somebody. In-game, of course. But then the 7,000 HP Chad comes along and kills me. I'm like, well, this is PvP. Am I going to share the brownies? I don't know. I have to find out if she's going to share first. Oh, it smells so good. A little bit of lag spike here and there. 50 seconds before my godlike damage is gone. We're fine though. Oh, now we're not fine. That'll buy me some time. 4 seconds, 3 seconds, 1 second. Hit it! Ah, didn't get close enough. She's okay. Time to go back to Z and E buffs. Holy lag. What happened to my music? Oh, that's not what I thought that was. Okay. Music started playing, and I thought it was like the album art, and I thought it was a different band. Don't you love when things are on cooldown? I do. These are still on cooldown. To be honest, my clear rate isn't too bad. It's just this spot. It's weird. This spot with the Elvia weapon, I overclear. This spot without it, I underclear. Really does, you know, demonstrate the power of the Elvia weapons. That archer real quick. Come on, everybody, off the rock. Says maybe I'll share the brittle brownies. I smell it. It smells so good. For a while, like last year, whenever I went and streamed on Twitch, it was like every time that I went to go stream, dinner was being cooked, so I'm just like hungry and complaining that I can smell the food. Come on, Archer, stop. This dude just juked me. Stop juking me, yo. Oh my gosh, I am just horribly butchering everything right now. And by butcher, I don't mean killing the enemy, I mean like my combos. Let me hit my buffs. What? That wolf was in range. Hello? Probably just like gave him a haircut there. I will say though, because I'm kind of thinking about why Bandits is still like an inferior spot. So in Orcs, you free these little spirit things inside these like orc-made prisons, I guess would be the best way to describe it. And then they start cleansing the area near like a pack of mobs. So it'll actually go like the center right of these mobs here, and then it'll start doing a debuff on the monsters. After you get so many going at once, then it's like this huge AoE of this entire area that is now affected by this light debuff. Because all these monsters are like considered in the darkness. With all these changes with the spirits spawning more often, that just means that one person will be able to clear orcs a whole lot faster. I mean, it's true for every zone, but orcs especially. So people who already, like, I don't know, live there and bully everybody else out, they're going to be able to do that a lot faster and a lot better now. Which is why I think I'm going to stick with bandits, at least, you know, for maybe a month or two. But I don't think that, you know, I don't think it'll decline in popularity that fast, to be honest. I'm on stage 3, baby. Hit stage 2 so fast, and now stage 3 took forever. Hit my buffs again. Oh, I'm getting hit by a different level of chocolate. I'm going to chocolate level 3, baby. Coincidentally, no. Every time the security alert goes higher, so does the brownie alert. Got the archer. I tend to prioritize archers because they're just annoying and they do quite a bit of damage when they hit. Despite that, I ignore the one on the other side of the barrier right here. Bounty hunters. Oh man, muscle spasms, they're great. Ow. We got 2 more minutes and then we can get another Elvia weapon if they spawn. I was trying to use my debuff, but it's still on cooldown. I believe in a timing and an anti-timing, so once I kind of like get in a rotation for a little bit, I'm okay with timings, you know, just kind of getting things ready, queued up, good to go. I don't ever really have a moment where it's like, oh, I need to wait for that to come off cooldown or anything. But then there are other times where I just can't get the timing right, and so I'm in an anti-timing loop, where every time I go to use a skill, it's always in cooldown. I think this happens to a lot more people than I think. I'd like to believe it's basically only me, but I'm sure it happens to a lot of people. I do not have enough rage. Use my E-buff though. Guys on 300? Hey, yo! I didn't even notice it. Nor did I notice the fact that my sub alert, did that go off? I didn't see it or hear it. Admittedly, it's kind of quiet, but thank you for the subscription, whoever that was. Hey, there's the whispers. I'm gonna wait a minute to use that. Once the debuff is gone, we're just gonna Goku Sensu Bean up over here and just start slaughtering everything. I looked over at chat for a second and just completely whiffed one of my moves. Hashtag streamer problems. Okay, 35 seconds. I'm cool down, Dustin. I swear. $15 seconds. Let me nuke this group here. I would like it if another one spawned, but doesn't need to. Okay, I'm gonna go back and get it if it hasn't disappeared. You're a young narc. So W, down R. I need to get used to that. Because in a panic situation, I could probably grab it real quick. Wait, there's a bounty hunter. Still don't know if it's bounty hunters or just kill mobs to summon boss. Oh, man, look how great is that? Just hit one ability. It literally is just like no skill. Watch. Hands off. They're all dead. No, most of them. It's great, man. I love the rebalances that they made just because of that. I don't even care if there's a 10-minute cooldown. I'm totally fine with that. Although, it doesn't make a whole lot of sense why it's not a permanent thing. I guess, you know, your clear rate would be too fast in some locations if you could just stack them over and over. So there has to be like a limit, I guess. But it only affects PvE, right? I don't think it affects PvP. I'm pretty sure it's just like Elvia monsters, not like humans. Because you can get like human elixirs, you can get demi-human elixirs. There's humans that are here because they're bandits, but there's also demi-humans here. There's demi-human bandits that are inside this region. So it's like they probably have like tags. And by tag I mean when you look at some like enemy or something, like another player, it's probably tagged as player, maybe human. It'd be kind of cool if like Dark Knight was listed as like not elf but like Odraxian or something like that. Ranger would probably be an elf. Both Ranger and Archer. I don't know what I'm saying. I'm just like buying time, I guess, at this point. Although I would be interested if to see if they want to implement other species in the game. Like, they already technically have Papu, they already have otters. What if you could play as one of them, you know? Create a character. Like, it doesn't have to be a combat related thing, right? It could just be like an otter for fishing. Maybe I don't know what Papu would do. Maybe they can make it to where you could manually make crates. I don't know. Just kind of random thoughts. Defense captain just appeared out of nowhere. I don't know if he just spawned in or... See, now we're over clearing again. Whispers. Bounty hunters just showed up as I tried to kill somebody behind them, so I phased right through them. Okay. I'm starting to get it. Give me like 500 more times and I'll get it exactly right. R, W, S, R. And like I said, I don't know if there's any difference between like do I have to get the Awakening one if I have Awakening weapon? Is there really a downside to picking Awakening? Or like main if I'm using Awakening. These are things that I wish I knew. While I wait for my pets to loot and my throat not to die. Man, I am just wildly flailing around. Admittedly, the rotation I'm used to is not this spot. It's actually the, from like the node manager, that little pit area, to like describe it. The node manager's up here. And then there's like this path that kind of like goes along like this. This is the area that I'm used to, but right now I'm up over here, like on this part of it. So it's a bit of a different area than what I'm used to, because I figured I'm going to go and clear things really quickly with the Elvia weapons. Like it doesn't compare. And I can just see if you had like 300 AP, like how much faster you could do this. Like at 300 AP, you don't want to be here. You want to like go to Olin's or something like that. Maybe Orcs. Heck, maybe even Castle might be okay. Okay, there's another bounty hunter. Come here, dude. That effect is so cool. In case anybody is curious as to why I'm playing Awakening Kuno, I just like hooping. It really is something about it that I really like. I can't really describe why I like it, other than it looks freaking cool. And then, you know, the newest Kirby game that came out, my young brother, he was, I think, did a live stream yesterday? 2 days ago? It was 2 days ago. Where he played that, and the cutter ability, you can upgrade it to get a Sashakram. It's pretty cool. I played it as well when we first got it for a little bit, like a day or two, and I really kind of want to play more of it. I've just been busy doing other games and such. And something about it, when that Sashakram, I was like, well, cool, I know what that weapon is. I'm familiar with the Sashakram. All these guys are spawning in as I've already cleared everybody else here. Okay, nobody else. Your lively spirits nearby. I hit up. It's down, Dustin. Inventory is going to be full here in a minute, so I need to... Hey, we finally hit level 4, baby. Hit it. That's great, man. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Waiting to reuse. All of them are on cooldown now. Okay, so we got 1 glimmering treasure key so far. 2 of these crystals. They reduce the rate of crystals and some of the other like smaller loot too. We've got 1 seed. Don't mind the 9 hard shards. Those are from something else. Everything else is what we've gotten today, so. I have 48 seconds. Holy lag, Batman. Another one? That's 2. I'm not gonna complain, it's just... kind of took me by surprise. Usually I might get 1 every once in a while. 2 in like an hour? That's what we call a PogChamp moment. Just gonna touch my tablet real quick. Oh, I can tell that the buffs are off. It's like the difference between if you had maybe like a gas-powered car versus electric. Electric is like, oh, it's such a smooth ride. You turn on the gas and, poof, you know, that's kind of how it feels. I can tell when I run out of gas and I'm just hovering on electric. I say that, but some electric cars are actually pretty good too these days. So, hello? Now the music stopped. I look over at chat for a second, and then there's all these bounty hunters that just was in midair when I look back. Surprised it didn't stun me. Give me like 2 seconds. My tablet's giving me a hard time. My church buffs. I was like, wait, what's missing on my buff bar there? Its church buffs are gone. More bounty hunters. They actually stunned me this time. I should have done these buffs before that whole combo. Bounty hunters? Wow. Half the time I don't know what is going on. Like, what in my brain's like, yeah, just miss every single shot there. Music is not working now, so that's exciting. I think it's working now. Yeah, it's not working. Played half a verse and then died. I don't know, it could just be my tablet. I don't think it's internet, otherwise I wouldn't be live right now. Can I Z buff? I can. E buff. Swoopty. These bounty hunters, these giant ones, and giants in general, they tend to stun quite a bit in bandits. So if you're coming here and you can't find out why you keep getting stunned, try to eliminate giants first. Bounty hunter ones tend to stun more frequently in my experience. Oh, man. 17 more minutes, and then I'll be done grinding for today. That would be, I think it's... 3 hours? I did kind of an hour before stream, and then I've been trying to grind since then, and started an hour ago, so that would be 2 hours then. Which is fine. I'll probably stop at the end of 2 hours. Tablet, please work for me. Oops, missed it. Z and E buff. Ooh, is that the third BMC? I think so. I'm just honestly, I'm on cloud 9 right now because the amount of spirits here is just, it's nuts. This is a huge rebalancing change that's so good. Okay, I might have to listen to a different one here. Let's go this one. For anybody curious, I listen to a station called ChristianRock.net. They have rock, hits, power praise, classic rock, and hard rock. And the rock one, for some reason, it just, I don't know if it's like my connection or something, but it has issues. So I'm listening to my second favorite, which is classic rock. For anybody curious, I enjoy like 70s, 80s, and 90s rock. That's kind of what I grew up, not kind of, but that is what I grew up listening to. And it's just, so there's something about it that gives me the chills. Reminds me of simpler times that I never lived through. I was born in 95. Okay, you stay there. I'll be back in like a minute. Unless Baragi shows up, then I might jump on you. That sounds weird. It's on cooldown, Dustin. 17 seconds, probably after this group. And we'll go over 9,000 on our power level. Just gonna kind of sit here for a second. 2, 1. I'm gonna wait for it to completely disappear. Sometimes it kind of like lingers. If Baragi doesn't show up in like this next 10 minute, I'll be a little disappointed actually. But just look at how many loot pillars. This right here, like all these loot pillars, this is a new sight for me to see. Oh gosh, lack. And even pet looting distance has been improved, so watch how close I get before. Look at that. I just got those from way over here. That's insane. Yeah, there's the band I used to listen to a lot growing up, Petra. Man, I'm about to get real nostalgic, not gonna lie. My only biggest issue with my pets is that they're not tier 4s. I have a fox, Arctic fox is a tier 2. I have 2 panda bears, 2 polar bears, and 2 of the hedgehogs, tier 3, tier 3, tier 3, and tier 1. I finally got Foxy, which is an Arctic fox, to a tier 2 recently, the wizard Gosphy they gave out for free in the login rewards. I was hoping for a tier 3 at the very least, but didn't do it. So. That's another thing I'm not all too concerned about upgrading. I'm more concerned about upgrading like armor and weapons and stuff. Eventually I want to get my pets to tier 4, but it's not of concern right now. Ten more minutes until we've hit the last hour of the stream. Another spirit. I will say they make it very convenient because on the mini-map they actually have the little icon like you can talk to an NPC. A little, it's like a little thought bubble with a bunch of like lines on it. Zoom back out on my map here and more bounty hunters. I'll just hit that again. Oh, this is a bug, by the way. I don't know what causes it, but this is active for a cooldown, but it's not active for like a buff. I don't know what causes it, and I don't even know if Pearl Abyss is even aware of it. But if Pearl Abyss does go over like archive footage and stuff like that, April 28th is today, and that's been an issue since the reboot. I've been meaning to send in a ticket, but every time that it happens, I'm either not streaming or not recording, so I don't know what causes it other than just like really quickly hitting something else after hitting the thing to do the effect, if that made no sense. So it's SQ to do the effect or to get the buff, but I think if you hit SQ quickly and then go to something else, I don't know if like a dash afterwards or something like that, some sort of animation cancels out giving you the actual buff. I don't know what it is though. It seems very inconsistent. There are times where it works and there are times where it doesn't. It tends to be when I'm in the middle of combat, though. I'll just like, oh, I need to hit it, so then I hit it. Like there, it just happened again. There's the cooldown for it, but I don't have the buff. And usually if it do have the buff, then my character would be looking kind of all like, what is it called? It's kind of like a black trail, kind of. But it didn't work that time. So we're at what? Let me see if I can find out what this is exactly. I'll just pause the stream here. I need to grab that clip later to maybe send in for like a bug support or something, because what it's supposed to do is give me infinite sprints and a little bit faster move speed like this for 20 seconds. But for some reason it doesn't apply the buff sometimes, and I'm glad that I have my keyboard up, so I don't know what causes it, but it has for sure done that since the reboot. Kind of glad I caught that this time. Okay, now let's try to. I'm gonna try to focus to get Baragi to spawn again, because we're at a tier 4. I want to fight him at least one more time, and I have 7 more minutes for my time is done on grinding here. For now. I for sure want to come back. Provided nobody's in this spot, this is a good spot to be for me. Just manually loot some of these. About to hit my weight limit. There we go. Another 3,600. Oh my gosh. Why did that scare me? Hey, Baragi. Here, let me just nuke you real quick, buddy, alright? Hold still. This will only hurt for like a second. He dead. He gone. Here's his wave that he summons as well. All gone. The young narcs here just make it so easy. How many Seas of the Void? Just one? Okay, so it might be just guaranteed just one, then. I fought 2. So. We also get the treasure key, too, so I'll go and do that after my 5 minutes left here. I'm gonna grab another one of these. One. That's the level 1, baby. I'm probably not gonna stay unless Baragi spawns at like the fastest I've ever seen, which is less than 4 minutes. Like 1.5 more rotations. I'm not gonna fight another one this stream. Like I said, I'll definitely come back later, sometime later tonight, or maybe I'll go to Thornwood tonight or something. I'm trying to get Spectre's energy for my DK. Well, we're up to level 2 again. I'm trying to get Spectre's energy for my DK to get her Blackstar gear, mainly just weapons. I don't really care too much about armor because I have pen boss grade gear that I'm trying to go for as well for her. The reason why I want a second character to have decent gear is you can do the weekly for the dungeon twice a week. And I want to start getting to a point where I can comfortably do that. Just run it back with the same team, you know. If you can tag swap in the dungeon, because that's something I just don't know yet. If you can tag swap, then that'd be kind of a good idea to go through and do each of the challenges and stuff on each of the characters. So you get the first, I think, 10 Vaha Thorns that you need, and then swap to your alt. I can tell the narc thing is gone now, by the way. I'm hitting the gas pedal, but it ain't going, Chief. But you kind of like tag back and forth as you're going through the dungeon once you get enough, you know. That probably might be the easiest way to do it, maybe. I don't know. You gotta figure it out with the group of people I usually do dungeon stuff with. Turn off my stone, that way I don't forget. My 2 ZE buffs. One more minute left. I'll probably kill all the ones in the pit here and then head out. I want to go sell the loot, see how much it is. Don't have Z buff yet. Holy lag. That was a bad one. Okay, kind of lied. I'm going to go do this next pack. Felt the ground rumble. I think it was a jet flying over or something. In the distance. Okay. Wait, I need to do some things. Okay. I was gonna go into a safe spot and call my horse, but I remembered I need to go and talk to the node manager to turn in the daily tasks. I'm gonna go back to my usual preset UI. My horse is still alive. I was like, where did I put my horse? Forgot that I actually put it next to the node manager. I wish they would make it a little easier to get up here. I mean, not really complaining, but this is like a way that I get up most of the time. Because sometimes when you double jump, it doesn't work. Can you go through that door? I have to investigate this. All right, here you go, buddy. Thank you. Thank you. Is there? Okay, so there's a door on this side with like a pathway that leads up to it. So you can't get in the door. I guess you could also just go this way up there. It might be better. Okay. Let me go ahead and get out of here then. That's my durability looking like. Not too shabby. Oh. Go on, horse. You rude brute. I say as I'm about to do some meaty fall damage. Okay, let's head back to Heidel real quick, because that's where all my loot has been going. Sell all the loot, maybe assess the situation, see how much that gave me. Wait, before we go too far, I forgot. I got 2 glimmering keys. Just to make it a little easier, I'm going to put my horse in over here just so it can't get killed by another player or anything too. So when you fight and kill Baragi, he can give you one of 3 different types of keys, if I'm not mistaken. The keys, this is the path I was talking about earlier. So from these tents up and around to the left, up to the peak over here, this was the rotation that I used to do all the time before this rebalance. And now I think that spot's going to be changed. But just a little bit to the south of the node manager from that little cliff, you'll find this well. If you hop inside it, you'll find some traps down here. That's not the scary part. The scary part is these guys in here. I need to kill these guys off real quick, otherwise I'm not going to be able to get this chest in peace. It's going to inflate my numbers a little bit, but I don't really care. Archer's way over there in the corner. I was wondering where I got hit from. Okay, so there's a few spots. I think you can do it in this treasure chest, the cracked pot. I think there's a couple other spots maybe around here you can interact with. Small gold bar box. Clitter clatter. You can use these treasure keys somewhere. What in the heck? I just got that for... Okay. Just completed a quest. Didn't even know that was there. Small gold bar box. What? That's not even using the key. What? You can't... Oh my gosh. Is there anything else I'm missing here? I think the cracked pot is the only thing you can really, besides also that chest over there, I guess. So I'm going to use it on the gold bar box, I guess. Nothing too crazy. Mass Pure Magic, 4 weapon stones, 2 armor stones. Why is my character glitching out? Silver cash. I'm going to go, I guess, do one on the cracked pot. That gave 1 more massive pure magic, a seed of void, 4 armor, silver cash. Why is my character acting weird? Must be just that one spot or something like that. Let's get out of here. I didn't even check, actually. Can you interact with anything in here? Besides monsters that I need to kill? And even from the other room, they've come in here to fight me as well. Okay, there's... Oh, gosh. Would you just... Why did you come in here? Goodbye. I swear, how many more people are going to come in here? It's annoying. Okay. Is there anything here? Baragi's secret chamber. Oh my flip. What is this? Just contribution points? 300. It's not bad, I guess. Probably some lore there. Thanks for holding the treasure for me. There's a treasure chest. There's wolves in here. You know, I'm just gonna ignore you too. Even if you get in my way, I'm just gonna ignore you. Someone's trade goods. Can't do anything with that. Thank goodness. Thanks for letting me know, wolves. Alright, so nothing else really here. Cool. This is title, which is not too bad. So if anybody wants that title, I would not recommend going to the Elvia region to get it. Just go to a normal region. You can probably get it a lot easier. Because at, I don't know what level it is for here, but at a certain point, mobs just ignore you. And if you're a high enough level, you can just easily kill them, but... Oh. Alright, enough messing around in the bandit den. I actually did get a few of these before. So, a small gold bar box from an underground treasure chamber at Baragi Den. Baragi. It seems to have been pillaged by Baragi from the looks of the G engraved on it. You'll get gold bar box from the box. What? Gold bar 10G times by 6. That's fine, because I use them quite often, actually. So, and then in these, 4 mil a piece. Not bad. Just pure liquid silver. Not bad. Also have these, and I don't really... Do I have a number that would be good for that? I have 69. That put me at 71. I need to put these somewhere. I guess for now I'll just accept all the rest of them, and I need to use them at some point anyway, so... Oh my gosh, I forgot. The reason... So I'm still technically in Baragi Den, so if you have a, like a security threat level against you, you're not safe at the stable keeper. So let's just get out of here then. Because these guys are just starting to just irritate me. I clicked way in front of me and my horse is like, let's go to the river. No. Don't go to the river. Follow the road. My gosh. My horse Arahaza has a death sentence apparently. And it's self-inflicted. Also, how do you get more of those dice? Do you just get it from the board? I guess you do. I need 4 more dice. Wow. So here's the daily stuff. That's all I have is just that one. Okay, nice. So I don't see a broken one on this one though. I think it was on just on that last board, unfortunately. Well, I got a black gem to make, I guess, one of the recipes worth, I guess. Okay, so for about 2 hours, we got 18,000 junk loot. That's not bad, actually. Let me quickly go to Garmont.com. I'm going to track my, or log, rather, my loot here. Oh, excuse me. This is going to be a 2-hour. 18,259. Armor stones 129, 132 weapons, 9 Narcs lightning, I don't know what that is, 9 of the shards, 3 seeds, 6 of the tiers, 3 of the BMCs, 92 trace of battle I think they are, 7 of those, we got 2 of the glimmering keys, we didn't get any of the bigger ones, and we did 2 Baragi fights. Additional drop rate. I think this is the... So, according to this, I've earned 426 million, but that's also like everything. So, according to this, it's about 9K junk loot an hour, which, admittedly, it's not that good. Don't get me wrong, that's still a lot, and there's a lot of times where I was just kind of like waiting for my pets to loot stuff. Actually, there was 4 BMCs. I'm an idiot. Let's edit that. Okay. I don't know why it let me put those crystals. I guess I'm just barely underneath. That would kind of make sense. Put those in storage. Put these in here as well. How much trace of battle do I have in here, actually? Just a 94, I guess I put in there just now. Seed of the Void. I don't know if I need these things. Can't do anything with them anyway, so get rid of them. I guess we'll put that there. I don't really need bronze keys. I'll put them in here for now. I also don't know why I have these in here. They also stack the Telibri's tiers, which is really cool, because this is going to make my life a lot easier now. Put those over there. I guess for now, I could put these in here. So I got to do some resource management as far as like inventory right now. I have... trying to think. One, I want to make as many of these Telibri tiers as I can, because they actually stack now. So I want to do that. And then, what else is the other thing I wanted to do? I need to make more of the mystical spirit powder for my stone, my alchemy stone. The other 2 I think are good. Right? A little bit, and that one's good. So these, I need 30 more, and then I can have a full Karlstein outfit that I crafted by myself. And it's been a long time coming, actually. Been almost a year and a half since I actually knew about this, so... Calm down there. I think, for now... What do I want to focus on? I need to pick something and go, Dustin. Sad thing is I just said what they were, and all I can remember is this mystical spirit powder. There was something else I was going to do. I'm terrible at remembering things. Probably just sell my junk loot to start. 292 mil. It's almost about 150 mil an hour. And if I add, like, you know, Seed of the Voids, we're pushing... Well, I guess all the other loot, too. We're pushing 350, so I guess it's not too bad. But I'm not going to count that. Let's just sell these for now. 211 143 442. I even have another key in here. I keep forgetting about this key. What the heck was I gonna do? I really do not remember what I was gonna do. I guess I could go turn the Marnie stones, but I'm not too concerned about that right now. Can't sell more boxes for now. What in the heck was I gonna do? Double check. To be honest with you, I want to get these all done at some point. Reoccurring. They've also, I think they also mentioned they changed contribution stuff at like the beginning parts of the game. So Balenos got updated. I think they did Calpheon this week. I don't know for sure. I guess we can go over here. wolf meat, butcher, and tan wolf hide. Okay, that shouldn't be too bad. Let's go over there and do that real quick, I suppose. Okay, come on, tablet now. Don't give up on me. Alright, I'll do these 2 last quests here and then put some stuff away, and then I don't really have to do these on stream, but I do want to do them while it's fresh in my mind. This is exactly how I play this game. I just like say a bunch of things I need to do, and instead of like, oh, I should probably focus on one of these, it's just like, yeah, I need to do that at some point. Not right now though. I just sometime down the road, and then I forget all about it. Also, I have this like compulsive behavior to check the party platoon, the find party function, because I'm like going around helping out people like Turos. I would usually do stuff like this, or maybe Ibador Scrolls, just something to help out other people. So event, event, event. Okay, so I need a butcher knife, and then I'm also going to need a tanning knife after this. I also need to sit back a little bit because my pecs are spasming again. It's fun. Ugh. Okay, wolf stuff. The boar. Oh, the wolves. Okay, I know where they're at. They're at the beginning of the game. The whatchamacallit. Ancient Stone Chamber. There's a bunch of wolves right here. Okay. Okay, so we're gonna butcher to get some wolf meat, which we just got. Probably didn't need to kill that many of them. Now I think about it. Oop, nope. For some reason, hide is not as easy apparently on the first one. Usually it shows both locations, but apparently not. Okay, we'll go ahead and hand over that, hand over that, hand over those, and that should be all of them for the event. Okay, nice. I like to take advantage of the events whenever they're here. It doesn't even have to be anything crazy, honestly. 10 hard shards, I mean, it's nothing all too crazy. I could probably get that with the amount of dice that I have in my BSA, Black Spirits Adventure, but it's free stuff, and I'm not going to say no to that. It just matters about if I'm concerned about it, I guess, in the moment. So let's go put these away. I'm also going to throw away the rest of this. I don't think there's anything else I need out of here, right? It's 10 Caphras. How many? Oh, I have enough for like 50. Ooh, I need Blackstone Armor, actually. Blackstone Not a lot of armor. There's a ton of weapons. What's the price? 120. That's the lowest end. Armor is at 124, so it's technically cheaper to buy a weapon right now. So, Blackstone, just because they're so abundant, I guess. So armor, it's 123. Weapon is 120. So as long as I don't go above 123, then it's cheaper to buy a weapon than armor. Now, having said that, though, I'm going to start using weapons for fail stacking reasons, but I usually use the armor, like concentrated armor ones, so I do need to purchase a few more armor ones as well. Blackstone Armor. I can't buy all 1,000, but I'll buy probably like 400, 600. I'll do 600. Also, 6 of my Ock-Red crystals actually sold, so that's pretty cool. 92 half is where mine's at. Oh wait, that was 100, Dustin. Wow. Actually, I need more. By the way, another thing they changed recently is the Layla petals. You can convert one of them for 5 of the mystical spirit powder. I was about to say it's the ancient spirit dust, but it's actually this stuff here, mystical spirit powder. I'm actually okay with that because Layla's petals, for the most part, I just turned into fairies to then get honey. But now you can actually convert it over to the stone repair equipment stuff. So it's very helpful. Very helpful. I like that change. Also, I can take 10 more out of here and Caffers up a little bit more on my dim tree. We're almost about to hit level 6. I just need 50 more and that's it. I think that's all I wanted to do for today. So as far as streaming, I'm going to try to be back. I don't know about tomorrow night. Got some things going on that I may not be able to because, let's be honest, I like taking breaks. But next Monday is probably going to be the next stream. Oh, excuse me, if I feel up to it. We'll see how the weekend goes, and got some stuff I got to do, yard work specifically, and usually, like even today, I'm just like, I'm tired after doing that at my grandma's house today. It wasn't too bad, but actually, we're also going to do, we'll do all of these. So I need 172 plus 172, 150, and then I need to equip this, get all of my life skill gear on, and then I think you need to heat the hards, right? Crafting through heating, okay. So I'm just going to go ahead and mass process these real quick. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching the video or the live stream. If you're watching this VOD later, thank you for watching for any length of time. As far as it is, Bandits and everything else, like all things considered, the Elvia changes are really good. I see what they were going for with incorporating more of the spirits because they just didn't spawn all that often. And when you get to the Elvia region, like when you first start doing the Elvia stuff, you need to talk to one as part of a quest. And now they drop like candy. Beforehand, it was like, yeah, good luck. I spent like 2 hours and still didn't get one to spawn before the update. So I like the direction that they went with the Elvia stuff. I think it's going to be really cool, and they're going to probably, even though they quote-unquote rebalance it, I'm sure there's going to be more like tweaks that they make here and there on certain things. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching the stream. Greatly appreciate it. Until next time, stay safe, take it easy, and God bless. Bye-bye. Thanks for being here, sir.